This is Accessibility for All, a hub that has accessibility tools that can satisfy everyone's needs. You can toggle on tools that you need and leave the rest off because everyone's needs are different. You can have multiple tools available at once. And we built this as a free open source alternative to the accessibility features that are already baked into your operating system, which can be locked down or limited. And we're actively adding more features so the tools can be available and keep growing over time. Now let's take a look at what's available so far. Here's Accessibility for All and the voice control feature that I'll be demoing right now. So first we'll just toggle it on, and all we have to do to use this feature is to either press this toggle button where it will always listen to you, or hold this key while you're speaking and it will capture your voice. So I'll just start off by saying, create a new tab and search up youtube.com on the web. What this will do is automatically create a tab and just list off what it's doing. So it'll list off what you did, what you said, and it will just tell you what it's doing. And it's taken me to youtube.com with just my voice. And I can do a couple things with my cursor. So I can move the cursor around with my voice and scroll up and down. So I can go move my cursor down. My cursor's up there and it moves it down. I can also just scroll down. So I can go scroll down, scroll up, and it will scroll up, and all of these things are being logged in the interface. And one cool feature about this is when you ask it to search something, it will take the context of where it's in and it will search it up in the inbuilt search bar if there is one available. So I'll go search up vehicles, and it searches vehicles for me in the inbuilt search bar. And I'll just scroll down until I want to watch a video. Scroll down. And I can just press click here, and it will click on that video. That's basically it. But there is one more feature I'd like to show you. So here's another feature that I find cool. And rather than searching up things up here and then navigating the cursor with your voice, you can rather just say just what video you want to click on to the voice assistant. So I'll just say, click on why do video. So I'll just say the first couple words of the video and it should automatically click on it for me and it will play.
So the next feature I'm going to be demonstrating is the tone and social cue reader. So like the other features, it can be turned on from the hub. You can press this button and a small window with the feature will pop up. So this feature is intended for autistic users and anyone else who might find implied meaning hard to read in text. So these are some examples of what you might analyze with this feature. And my chosen shortcut is Shift Command comma, but you can make it whatever you want. And then once you highlight the text and press the shortcut, it'll capture it, send it to the AI, which will then analyze it and provide you with a summary and analysis of what the tone of the message is. If you're using Google Chrome, you can also use a quicker version, which is a shift-click shortcut, which instead of having to highlight the text, it'll just automatically select the paragraph on the screen and again provide a tone analysis for it.
So I created our page reader feature on Accessibility for All. It essentially allows those who cannot see to use their devices with their ears. Our first feature is hover to read, which essentially reads text that the user has hovered over.
I challenged every YouTube chef Nick DiGiovanni at 33M views. Tyrese Halliburton, Sunday Conversation with Caleb. coyoutube.com equals O. Overview: Spider-Man is a superhero in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. Created by.
Now, our second feature is a Grok summary. This is important because normal page readers read each and every word off the screen, such as YouTube, Home, Shorts, and they'll go down the line reading each and every unimportant word that the user does not care about. That's where the Grok summary comes in. I have set my key to 1 for example purposes, but this can be reconfigured using the set button. So I will toggle it on, and I will press 1, and it will give an overview of what's on the screen and what's important for the user to know.
You're on the YouTube homepage. The top videos are about food and celebrities. There's a video where someone challenged YouTube chefs, and another with basketball player Tyrese Halliburton. There's also a popular video guessing Bollywood stars. You can explore food, music, or sports content. The search results are about Spider-Man. The top results include a new trailer for Spider-Man and some popular movies like Spider-Man, No Way Home and Spider-Man, Homecoming. Spider-Man is a superhero in American comic books published by Marvel Comics, created by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. He first appeared in a comic book 15 years ago.
As you can imagine, this tool can be really effective for those who cannot use their device with their eyes because of limitations they have. Being able to know the important information of what's on your screen, or being able to know where your cursor is and what you might be looking at, can give users a better idea of how their screen is structured, what they're clicking on, and allow them to use technology as intended a little easier.
Hi, today I'm demonstrating the dyslexia font feature in Accessibility for All. So same with every other feature, you just simply turn it on, and it opens up a customization menu. So in this menu, you can customize the actual font that it's using. So these are 4 fonts that are all known for being very friendly to dyslexic people. And then you can also adjust letter spacing and line height. This is there so that people with dyslexia can customize it to their needs. And then you can also apply it as a window substitution, which requires a restart, so I will not be doing that at the moment. Or you can use it as a Chrome extension. So if I were to press Open Chrome Extensions and go into Chrome, it'll defaultly install the Accessibility for All font extension, and then all I have to do is turn it on. So if I were to go into DevPost right now, for example, you can see how it's the default font. There are different variations in font sizes, etc. And if I were to just turn the font on and then refresh the page, everything goes into the dyslexia-friendly font, besides the ads, because those are as images. And then over here, you can see how the font changes, font size changes still apply according to the website, meaning that the website formatting does not get messed up too severely. From here, you can also change the letter spacing or the line height. So I'm just going to adjust that a little bit and press reload. And as you can see, the line height increased. And this also works on every single website. So Wikipedia, for example, again, all I have to do is press refresh the font on, open up a language, and ta-da, it works. So this is extremely important because Chrome, by default, does not let you override all of the fonts the website is choosing in CSS. So this extension just completely overrides all of the website font suggestions.